How many of you are almost done with school this year? How many of you are happy about that? Okay. You're not happy about it? Okay. Oh, your teacher's retiring. You're going to miss her? Or him? Is it a her or him? It's a her. Okay. Well, that's really good news that you're going to miss her. That means things worked out between you. That's good. There are a couple of teachers who don't miss me, I can tell you that. Those of you who are in school, who do you sit with at lunch? Yourself. By yourself? You like that, okay. Who do you sit with? With your friends, okay. Who do you all sit with? Each other? Yeah, what a shock. All right. You know, when I was growing up, we moved all the time. So, like Max, I guess, I often was new. I was a new kid. Who do the new kids usually sit by when they first come in?
They normally sit with some of the people who go to the school.
Some of the people who go to the school. Who are those people? Strangers, that's right. They're new, right? So a lot of times, the person who's new is kind of off by themselves. How do you think that makes them feel? Bad?
Well, like left alone.
Bad, sad, left alone, yeah, right. How would it make you feel? If you, what's that? Happy, you like being alone, okay. That's right, a lone wolf, there's always one, right? You know, I have a best friend, in fact, he's coming to visit this weekend, and the reason we met was when I was a kid, I moved to where he lived, and I was sitting alone, and guess what he did? What do you think he did? What's that? Well, first he said, "Can I borrow your pen?" And I said, "My pen doesn't work." And then he kind of made fun of me, and that was it. We became best friends for life. I don't know how that worked out, right? So, yeah, it takes an extra bit of kindness. In the Bible today, a little bit later, the grown-ups are going to read about a guy named Matthew. Jesus invited Matthew to be part of his gang, his group of friends. But everybody else said, "Why are you inviting him?" Because Matthew was a tax collector. I know. Anybody work for the IRS out here? Okay, then let me go on. All right, so nobody liked Matthew. Not only did he collect taxes, and no one likes paying taxes, he collected taxes for the Romans. And we know how we feel about the Romans, right? Where do the Romans live, by the way?
Italy.
Italy, yeah, where? Rome, there you go. Yeah, exactly, just a little tidbit. Right? And they said, "Why are you eating with that guy? He's a sinner. He is not like us. He's not good." And Jesus said, "I'm not looking for good. I'm looking for," here's the word, you ready? Can you say it with me? Chesed. There you go, that's good. You didn't know you could speak Hebrew, right? Say it again with me, right? But just say it, don't point towards somebody else because you don't know what's going to happen, right? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Chesed. Chesed means loving kindness, mercy, steadfast love. That's all I need because all the rest of it doesn't matter. Everybody is their own unique person. Everybody has awesome qualities and qualities that aren't so awesome, and none of that matters. All I care about is loving kindness and hesed and mercy. And that's why Matthew's in, and guess what? That's why you're invited to the table too, because that's all Jesus cares about, is how much he loves you and how much you love other people, how kind and merciful we can be to one another, okay? And that's really all this is about. This table reminds us and helps us experience again and again God's merciful love for us and for each other. It starts at this table and it kind of shines out like the sun, and you could say it warms all of us and gives us life. Let's do a repeat after me prayer, okay? Really loudly, and don't forget to say it with feeling. Dear God, thank you for chesed. We love you too. Amen. You can go to Sunday school. Good job, you guys.